Well, that didn't work the way it was supposed to. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Morning Mindset. First up, can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me know that for sure before we get too crazy daisy and everything. And man, welcome to another amazing Morning Mindset. This is August 14th edition. So we're, just almost halfway through the month. Almost halfway through the month. How's August been? How has August been for you? For us, it was an event-filled weekend, so a lot of things I want to do, I did not get accomplished, and it was just, sometimes you just get in a conversation with people, and next thing you know, 4 or 5 hours goes by, and you're like, oh well, so much for getting that accomplished. So we had a good weekend over there. How was your weekend? Let me know that in the comments. Now, when you get in here, let me know who you are, where you are from, what the weather is like in your area, and what's in your cup. We're still on the White Monster kick. It is what? I don't even know what it is. I haven't been outside. I'm going to guess mid 60s. Let's see how close we are, because they said rain and stuff today, and kind of driggity draggity out there. It looks like we're in 60s. It's going to get to 70s. It's going to be rainy and grody today. So that's what we got here. Remember, if you're on Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice together. And when that happens, I call you FU because it says Facebook user, so I don't know. So just get right over here, fatdadlive.com, and then we will be able to see who you are. So that is spooktacular. And then what I feel is the most important thing that we have going on is your 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? So I made my list. I'm still going back and forth on it because there's stuff that there's definitely more than 5. But things we got rocking and rolling. I've got artwork that I need to do, decals that need printed. We've got a meeting at 2:00. I'm working on the next DTF bundle packs, and then I'm working on the website. So those are 5 things that we are going to accomplish today. Now, bundles and website, will they be completed today? Probably not. But I should be able to at least get a Halloween bundle ready to roll, and work a little more on the website and just keep pushing through that. But you know how Mondays roll. We plan it out, and then what happens. So we'll see how it is. So let me know, how is everything working on your end there? What are your 5 things that you're going to accomplish? So let's check in, and we'll see how everybody is doing this morning. Darren, my friend, good morning to you. We're at 63 and sunny in Topeka, and this 5 things is meeting with Bob. Awesome. And who's Bob? Bob from Fresh Horizons. He's helping us out with our marketing. If you want to learn more information about that, I think I even have do I even have the little banner for it where you can head over to? Nope, I don't. Let me put it in here. Let me put it in here. Oh, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. Jeez, I am not the greatest typist. Is that right? Is that a word? We're going to make it a word if it's not. Betterwithmarketing.com. So we'll put that in there. Better with Marketing. There. That's what he's talking about. Betterwithmarketing.com. Head over there. We can help you with all your marketing needs. And I'm excited to see what happens with Darren, what we're working on, and how we can help make him better, because that's always a good thing. And what else do we have here? So mow yard, dig rocks, work on sizzle reel for craft show, and new brand. That sounds like a great day. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. And Barb, good morning from North Central Minnesota, where it is 60 and partly cloudy with a high of 72 today, and water is in the cup. Barb's 5 things. Update QuickBooks, invoicing, work on embroidery sample, digitizing, cut HTV for Spiritware. See, Spiritware will never go away. Yeah, Spirit will never go away. Neither will HTV. HTV will never go away. T-Town, good morning to you, where it is a 73 there in Toledo. Monster Hydro in the bottle. Said that kind of weird, didn't I? And Renee, good morning. 73 in Chicagoland. Overcast. Water in the bottle. Coffee in the cup. Not too shabby there. And Alan is asking Darren, what is a sizzle reel? Now we'll see if Darren gets back in here because, he's listening. We'll see. Got a few hats left to embroider. Very nice. Have softball team jerseys to make. That reminds me, right before I got on here, I seen an email come through that said, go ahead and proceed with an order. So I got to make sure I checked that and make sure it was softball. Get Facebook posts lined up for the week. Yes, schedule those posts. Have some custom shirts and a sweatpants to make, and hop on the phone and hope the phone rings for 10. Hope the phone rings. Well, Teton, if you got better with marketing, you wouldn't have to hope that the phone would ring. It would ring. Just saying. Look at that nice little plug I gave. Nice little plug. You can get up to 100 qualified leads a month. Just saying. Just saying. Betterwithmarketing.com. Heard and seen. Thank you, Renee. I did see that. And oh yeah, I need to drop off some vinyl to my guy that's going to cut and mask this trailer vinyl job I got to do. Very nice. I just don't have the time to cut and weed, so local sign shop is going to help me out. That is called your co-opetition, right? Even though you're competing against each other in your competition, you still work together and help each other out. Co-opetition. We have a good handful of small businesses around us that we do that. We do some of their stuff, they do some of our stuff. We work together, we collaborate on projects. Sometimes we're bidding against the same job and we don't always get the job, but we still need to do parts of it. And so they'll reach out to us to, hey, can you help with this part of it? Absolutely. I try not to burn any bridges we have with anybody local, because you never know when you're in a pinch and you could help them out. So, being the nice guy doesn't mean getting taken advantage of. It just means, you stand your ground and stuff, and you don't talk shit about people that you don't need to be. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like this. What somebody else does, unless it is affecting my family or my finances, I don't care what they do. It doesn't bother me. Just whatever you want to do, go do it. Some people aren't the greatest people in the world. Some people get walked all over. I'm just kind of one that's like, hey, this is what I'm sticking to. Either love me or hate me. I don't really care. But I'm going to continue to do what I do. On the business side of things, yeah, there's some people that we've worked with in the past that we no longer work with because their values didn't align. Some of the things that they said didn't necessarily align, and we didn't want to be associated with that by saying, "Hey, yes, we do this," and now, you work with them, and I'm not too sure about that. Where we really struggle with it is when it comes into political season and we print for everybody. If your money is green, I look at it this way. Both people at the end of the day want to make things better. And we vote on who we put in the office, right? So we're working for the people. If they're going to spend money with us locally, I'd much rather that than to take it out of our city, county, state. So if we're able to help out, somebody that's trying to make things better, no problem. Money's green. Just make sure to get cash up front, because there's been the known parts where losing candidates just stiff you on bills. So remember all of that when it comes to that. Cody, good morning to you. Multiple quotes, a couple mock-ups, work on some art. Twiddle my thumbs until SiteGround recovers from a cyber attack. Ooh, that has my site shut down. So here's a good thing, Cody. This is something when I was going back and forth and figuring out, all right, the things that over the weekend, a couple things to get figured out. We're getting somebody working the back end of our Shopify site to tie in some things, so that's going to be nice. We're also looking at, I think we narrowed down the gang sheet builder. So if you don't know how to build gang sheets or you have issues with it, you can go ahead and use that builder and build them yourself. So you've got that option. But when we were going back and forth on where to go, do we go ahead and host something and build out on our own? And this was one of the reasons that I had in my cons, is that on some of those other hosting things can happen. I can go in there and hit the wrong button, screw everything up, and lose everything. I can cause a lot more trouble than good. Whereas with Shopify being that kind of all-in-one solution where I don't have to worry about coding, I don't have to worry about hosting, I don't have to worry about that. Just made sense to go with that. So like I said, working on the website, it should be somewhat, I think by the end of this week, everything should be somewhat functional enough on that side of it, where currently it's just going to start off with the DTF transfers. So it'll just be the gang sheets. It'll just be the bundles ish. It might be in two spots as everything, gets moved over. But that's what it's going to start with, and then we'll start putting the other stuff in there for it. Good morning to you there, Brian. My internet is spotty at the VA clinic this morning. Ugh. I hate spotty internet. Like, how did we get along without it before, right? 70 and rainy. Press operators out sick, so I'm probably running a press after the annual checkup. Well, good for you for going to get your annual checkup. I couldn't tell you the last time I went to see a doctor. I don't know. 6 years ago, 7 years ago. It's been a long time. Good morning, Facebook user. FU. Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice, and that's why you become right there, Facebook user. So the way to stop that is go ahead, head over to fatdadlive.com. That'll get you into the YouTube side of things. While you're there, make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications. When we go live, you will be notified. Let's get back to what that comment was. But good morning to you as well. What is the website that has all the good artwork with the annual fee? Thanks. That is going to be Creative Fabrica, and I have a link for it. I have an affiliate link. Doesn't cost you anything to use it, but what it does do is on some of the stuff. I mean, like it's pennies, right? It's not like crazy money, but on some of the stuff, we are able to get a little kickback from it. So let me let me go grab the affiliate link. I will put it in here. I like Creative Fabrica because almost all of their stuff comes with some sort of license to be able to print or use, so you don't have that. And then once you're on for once you sign up for it and get all in logged in, and that I'm completely lost is what I was saying. I don't know what the hell I was saying. Oh, the price on it is ridiculous, like ridiculous. So why not go ahead and sign up for it and use it? I'm gonna see if I can get in here. Oh, of course, this one isn't gonna. Why are you being like this for me? Let me get over here and see what we got going on today. There. For some reason it wouldn't let me log in. Don't let me be getting cyber attacked. I'm not down with that. Let's see. There is the affiliate. There it is. We'll go pull that from there. And in fact, on my affiliate, I believe there's some free stuff in there. I think so. I think you get like some free stuff. Let me just copy it and see and go from there. And does it give you anything free in that one? Maybe not. Anyway, we'll pull it up. We'll drop that in the comments so that way you are able to see it. We'll put that down here in the comments. Right click, copy, paste. You know how that works. And I'll put that on the screen there to show it. So there it is, creativefabrica.com/ref/2697395. Go check all of that out and see the fun stuff that is there. Oh yeah, he's my guy that prints my full color logos. But this job just seemed easier to have him help me with these 2-color logos. 2-color wise, it just didn't print and cut, so I didn't have to layer it. That's fine. Hey, anytime you can work smarter and not harder, right, and have part of a job done, because it allows you to do other things. So that's where it totally makes sense. And Darren said, sizzle reel is a video to get the word out about something coming up. I'll do one talking about being at the craft show, and that's a pick and press hat. My other brand about the limited pre-sale. So see, that's what Darren is working on there. T-Town said, but it all works. Could I have made way more money? Yes, but cut and weeding is not for me anymore. And here's the thing. That's when you start looking at stuff, right? Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. You start looking at it, like the time to do that, where the labor amount that goes in it. Can somebody else do that for you at a cheaper rate than what it is for you to do? And it allows you to be freed up to do other things. So yeah, we can make way more money doing a lot of stuff in-house, but I'm fine. I'm fat enough. I don't need to eat the whole pie. I can just get a little piece. So if we're able just to, send stuff out, when we do stuff for, let's use Renee, for example, laser engraving. Where's that? Like this. We have Renee laser engrave something like this from us. And Renee is over at, there it is, 3330 Oak Custom Designs. But Renee's able to do something like this for us. We are able to, in turn, take that, add a markup to it, and sell it to our customers. Now, we didn't have to worry about anything. We just clicked a button, things got done for us. So that's where it totally makes sense to send things out for that. Halloween shirt and official store opening for Q4. That's what I'm talking about. Q4 will be here before you know it. They ask, are you building out the Shopify site or have you enlisted help? So I'm building out the Shopify site themes that sort. I will be enlisting help to bring all the products over because of just how many we have over there. I can get rid of a bunch of things that's there that we just no longer sell. We're not going to carry. We're not going to do. But I will need some assistance in that, bringing it over, and then some assistance working on the back end of it, so we can tie in with some of our other partners that we're going to work with, and then the gang sheet builder. So this will be a busy, and this will be a busy week. This will be a productive week for him. FU Facebook user, hey there to you as well. FU is Curtis. Curtis, good morning, good morning, good morning. Thanks. I lost my link. Well, we got you. We got you. I use Creative Fabrica and design bundles for grabbing graphics. Yeah, both of those. And I have, if you want design bundles, guess what? I know I have a thing for design bundles too. So I might as well just go ahead and drop that in here, right? And then I'll go ahead and put those in the. You know what? I'll put those in the group today because I don't think I've posted either one of those for a minute on the affiliate side of things. So, right now, especially right now, as we're coming into the fourth quarter, we're back to school, we're going into fall, we've got Halloween, we got breast cancer awareness, we got football going on. There's a lot of stuff that's going on coming up. So there's a lot of great artwork. And remember, anything that's used for sublimation, you're able to use for you can use for DTF. Just saying, I'm not saying you have to use me to print your DTF, but I'm just saying you can use it for DTF on it. Let's see. Links to plus products. Yeah, let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with that one and see what we got over here. Yeah. And I can put that over in the comments, and we will be good on that one as well too. So we'll show that one right here. We'll put it in here, and I'm going to make sure I put these in the group so that way we're able to see them and go right there with it. So designbundles.net. See, that's yeah, I'll put those in there. Let's see. What else do we have there? Oh, T-Town. I use Creative Fabric all the time. I send my customers over there and they pick something you like, and I can download anything at no extra cost to them. Well, maybe, T-Town, you just tell them, hey, whatever price you see, I can get it at half that price. And then you charge them for the artwork. Ooh, how's that for thinking? They can look and see what pricing is. They're like, yep, I can do it at half that price because of my account that I have. And then you charge them for the artwork because you're going to get it. You're going to download it, right? You're doing that. So why not? Why not add a little something on there? Cody said, we left Shopify because it's so much more money than WooCommerce. We saved almost $1,300 a year. We have backup plans in place. And when it gets to that point, yeah. But when we're looking at it, from moving from Ecwid to Shopify, there's just a lot of stuff we weren't able to do, and Shopify is going to allow for that. Going to something else, like on the WooCommerce side of it, I just don't know enough about that to feel comfortable doing it. Now, if I put somebody in place and they took care of all that for it and made it pretty simple, I'd be good for it. But I am not that confident in me to be able to not screw that up, and that's what I don't need to happen. So that's where I'm like, I don't know. I was on board for it, and then back and forth because there's a couple things that we want to tie in all together, and I just don't know if it's going to be possible or not. George, good morning to you. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, Jerry. Thanks. All the hats behind you too. Yeah, see all of those. That's all Renee's work. Leather patch. That's all Renee's stuff. What else do we got there? I think this camera view. I think they did something in StreamYard, and now I got this view here. It used to be a little more wider view, and now it's not so wide. Just kind of noticed that. And Jerry is asking there to T-Town, does that work well for your clients? I would think it would work well. Go here, find this. Go there, find this, and see if it works. And me, I'd say, hey, here's the price, and double it up for it. I have not read this week's, but I need to get the link for that because Marshall's Mid-Journey letter, I think it's only like $10 a month, $100 a year, $10 a month. And if you're doing anything with AI, which on Friday, if you missed it over on Stalls, we were talking AI. It started with the conversation earlier in the week. They asked who's using AI in their business. And I was like, yeah, well, we use it for more of the business side of things, scheduling posts, creating content. We haven't used it a lot on the art side of it, but we're, it was only supposed to be about 20 minutes. I think we went like 45, and then there's talks. I was like, hey, maybe we should do this once a month on this because there's so much to cover. I'm like, I'm down if you're down. So it was a great conversation to have. Friday was it was an overall good day. I think we had a good day. Talked to a lot of people, made some new connections, which is always a plus. But yeah, get with Marshall. There's a link. I don't have the link for it. I should find the link for it. I'll have to go back through my emails and find it. If you're doing anything with Midjourney, his newsletter, the prompts, one prompt is worth what you're paying for the newsletter easily. That's a really good deal. Which one's a really good deal? Tell them that. Let's see. Friday on your AM talks, or another talk with Stalls. Friday we had a talk with Stalls. So if you go to Stalls Heat Press for Profits, if you go to their page, you should be able to see it over there. And here's Renee's got a great thing here. Once a month would be good for the AI conversation because it changes so much all the time. And we're kind of looking at things that we can do with Tuesday with Todd to help it out. We're going to do, second Tuesday of every month, except for November, because we won't be here, is going to be marketing. So we're going to have marketing there. We've also said, hey, as much stuff is going on with AI and AI, people get scared of it, but here's the thing. How much are you using AI every day and you don't even realize it, right? Your speak to talk text, it just does it for you. Your predictive text, when you're just typing it for you, when you're scheduling anything out, that's all AI doing that for you. So don't be scared of it. You're doing it a lot. So we talked, hey, maybe we should just do one Tuesday with Todd a month of AI and just pick a subject. So I think that can very easily be done. Tomorrow, Tuesday with Todd, we're going to talk about for just kind of arguing on like the spiritware side of things. We've got asked a lot of questions over the year. How did you get in this? How did you do it? How are you getting into the PTAs? How are you getting up with teams? And be honest with you, a lot of it's dumb luck. It's you got to know somebody, or you've got to be in the program, or you got to do something with it to kind of get your foot in the door, because most already have something established. So you got to figure out why they are looking to go away from somebody, and if you can solve that problem for them. So I think that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow night on Tuesday with Todd. But in 2 weeks, we can do one on AI, and what we'll do is repurpose. I'll walk you through what we use that for, what it is, what we use it for, how we use it in our business, why it is good, the things that we can do with it, we're not doing with it. So I think we can schedule that up and do that, and then we'd have another Tuesday with Todd where I think we talk about HTV and is it still a viable solution? Yes, 100%. But the reason that HTV is still good for your business, and then that gets us right into, I think, September's marketing. So I think we can roll through with that. Look at that. You're welcome, Jerry. That's a great idea, Renee. Good point, Renee. Look at that. It works, but I think I like Todd's idea better. I do tell them I can mix things up too. Yeah. And that's the thing where, hey, they can see what the price is. And so, hey, here's a design fee for it. And all I'm doing is charging for the artwork that's here because I've got to buy it. You can see what it is there, but I can get it at half off. They see what it is. They're getting it there. Otherwise, have them buy the artwork. Like, hey, yeah, you can buy it at this, or I can just do it for you. Sometimes the sports teams are a boys club in my area. Absolutely. They 100% are, because it's just the way it's always been. And so it's trying to break into that. I mean, for us with the school, we've tried 4 years, and last year was the first time we kind of got our foot in the door because we were doing stuff for some of the teachers. And even though we were in the PTO, we weren't necessarily printing for them. They had already had that taken care of. We did one event for them, and they were super happy with how the event turned out. And so we put in bids for this year. We've got bids out to 4 different schools, that already had stuff established, and we'll see if we're able to pick up any of that. A lot of it came down to the other places aren't providing websites for them. That's something that we can do for them easily. So, you figure out what issues that they're having and how you can solve those. And so that's what we're gonna talk about. It's just gonna be an open discussion on, the different ways to do it. Because even on, like doing our team apparel stuff, doing one team, it isn't earth shattering. by any means, especially if you're not doing a whole lot for it. One travel team that, in an organization, you're going to sell them jerseys, maybe you're going to do on the fan gear, maybe. So it's just seeing what they really want. When you try and focus too much on it, you can put way too much in it and not get enough back. So that's where you got to look at time, and how much am I putting in this? And some of the smaller ones are like, hey, 10 products, that's it. That's designs, whatever, total 10, you're out. There's nothing more than that, because we're not going into this. Now, as you build more stuff in there, great. But for it right now, maybe not so much. Lavinia, good morning to you. Rachel, good morning there. It's currently 73. Oh, high of 105 in Fresno. Ooh, nothing. It sounds like you should get water in your cup. Get water in your cup now. I've tried to grow an appendage. Well, that's there's that, Jerry. But yeah, there's, we'll go through kind of how we open it up. And a lot of times, we'll get more into it tomorrow, but it's, you want them to lead 80% of the conversation. You want to ask questions that are engaging, that gets them, and it's, you can, come up with them. Our biggest thing is, what's your budget? And when I tell them, hey, I'm not asking your budget so I can run up to it. I'm just making sure that we don't go over it and show you options that are out of your budget. Now, if we find something that's close to it, we'll let you know, but I'm going to give you options that are, underneath your budget on it for it. They're happy with that. They can see other things out there. They know what's going on. Sometimes it's just a matter of, hey, they wouldn't provide us with any artwork, or the turnaround time. You find out all that stuff from them, because some of them just aren't a good fit. You can be like, hey, this is all fine and dandy, and I really don't have a problem with it, but how do you work on payments? Well, we can invoice, and then it takes 90 days to pay. Hey, you're not my client. Everybody pays up front, so you go back and forth, you figure out what it is. So that's going to be tomorrow night, Tuesday with Todd. That's on my list to set things up for it. And then in 2 weeks, maybe I'll go ahead and set that one up there. We're going to talk repurpose and how we use that in our business, because it's fairly easy. I think it's like $50 a month for it. But the way that we can just put it in one spot and it takes it everywhere, kind of legit for it. But here it is. We're going a half an hour. This week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We've got Morning Mindset. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. We've got Tuesday with Todd, and we're going to talk, kind of those larger orders, those group orders, the teams, the schools, the clubs. How can we get those, and what do we need to do? One big thing that I've noticed is when I see other people, quote, hey, what are you doing for pricing? Somebody wants 50 shirts and they're, single color in that. They're like, well, my price is $20 a shirt. Let me tell you something. If your price is $20 a shirt on 50 shirts, you're never going to sell them. You need to know what the market is on those. You need to do some research on it. You need to have an idea of what things are going for so you can be competitive. Not saying being the lowest by any means, but I'm saying being competitive with it, because, a 50 shirt job, I'm going to have done in a half hour, 45 minutes tops. And I don't need to make a boatload off of it because of the time that it takes. So we'll talk about that. That'll be tomorrow. And tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Tuesday with Todd, and then in 2 weeks, repurpose. Thursday, I'm going to cross fingers, and if everything goes decent, I think we'll be able to do. The Halloween bundle drop. Like I said, bundle drops that are coming up. Halloween, fall. What do I have on here? Halloween, fall, cancer for sure are going to be released here in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to try and get everything there, but if we can, we'll start doing those. Those will be Thursday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time on that. And yeah, and then we got that. So that's what we got. It's going to be a busy day. I think we have a lot of stuff going on here. You guys help me out when you guys like, subscribe, share. So please do that. It really helps out the algorithm with it, because 80% of you aren't even subscribed. You're just viewing, and I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that, man. But we always love to see those numbers bump up. So you guys have an amazing day. We will be back here tomorrow evening, whatever you want to call it. We'll be back here tomorrow with another edition of Tuesday with Todd, where we're going to talk, those group orders. So you guys have an amazing day. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.